So that's a max weight melee buck out there at about 300 yards out. He doesn't have the big rack, but we definitely want to try and take him down. And then there's also another really nice buck right here as well at 175. There's a dilute there, which I'm not really too worried about, but definitely I want to make sure we get this buck here and this buck over here. All right, so there's the buck that we most certainly want to get. He's 300 yards out. So that should take him down, and we'll switch back to 160 and find the big buck that I was looking for. Oh my god, we would have had him. Definitely smoked him that time. I believe we got the right one, if I'm not mistaken. Is that a doe? Either way, that for surely should take him down. And we should have both big bucks out of this herd here. Yeah, I really like this spot, and I'm hoping that eventually we get lucky enough to see a diamond down here. It's so cool because you can come up on the top of the hill here and look down this nice little pocket. Oh, that kind of hurt a little bit, but the view from up there is just so nice. And you can see, like I said, this whole area. Sugar, we got the wrong one. I think we might be alright to take this guy down as well, though. I really think we should be alright. Because the first buck was over here a little bit more. I mean, there's only one zone here technically. But you know what? I'm hoping that we didn't mess up the zone. I feel like we should be okay. It does look like we made a perfect heart shot on this buck here. Yeah, double lung heart. 377. That was almost a max weight buck as well. So I'm really glad we took him down. And we happened to run right into this guy. This is actually not a bad buck as well. This is the one that I thought was... Oh no, this is the max weight buck. We made a 299 yard double lung. That was the one through the brush. But he's barely max weight, but hopefully he'll come back a little bit bigger. But then we got another buck down, which is the one that I thought was the second big buck. So we gotta find him somewhere. I mean, that dilute does look kind of cool. Oh. I guess we have their eating zone here too. So even if we did lose a drink zone, we still have their eating zone, which that's a good thing. Is this Shrek? Oh, I ran right past him. Look, here he is. You know what? That actually might be a decent buck as well. It is a decent buck. That's almost a max weight buck as well. 379 on him. What am I looking at here? I just saw something that showed red. Oh, okay. No vital organ hit. So he would have been a gold. Our zone's still here. We did take down 3 bucks. I think if we took down one more, it'll be gone. So we're gonna go somewhere else and try and get some more hunting pressure to clear this spot up a little bit. It's kind of scaring me. Definitely want to get that one. Remember, we only have 2 shots left here. Looking at about 260. We got a little bit closer. What was that? That's a real good one, but I think that's only a 3. Slide over a little bit more. And crouch down. I should take him down. Nice. Did we drop him? I mean, we did, but I really don't know how. Can't even reload because we have 1 bullet left. I think we got the biggest one right here. Heart shot. That was a heart shot. 227 heart. Ah, just clipped the top of the heart. Okay. I thought I saw like, oh man. I honestly thought I just saw an albino mule deer, and it was just this goat, this mountain goat here. But I think we're gonna take down this bighorn out here at 260. That should have actually been a good hit. And we're also completely out of ammunition. Looks like we ended up with a nice double lung at 339 yards. So it's actually a good thing we reserved in for 330, because I honestly thought he was somewhere around like 260. But perfect shot and a 136 gold bighorn. That's actually an interesting color variation. A dark brown. This is the first dark brown bighorn that I've seen. I've seen like black, brown, and common, but I've never seen a dark brown. I would keep it and get it mounted, but it doesn't really look too special to me, so it kind of just looks like a common. I don't know. So the other day we came out here and we got a really nice 4 easy bull elk. He ended up scoring like a 420s, but I was hoping that eventually when we come back, we would have a bigger one out here. Well, we came back and now we have this guy. That's another 4, and it's another max weight bull, but he's not going to break 400s. So we're going to try and take him down, although I don't really have a good angle. So what I want to try and do is take down this 3 first. He's broadside at 170, and then switch over and try and take down this bull here. So we should be able to take these down, no problem at all. Go for a nice double lung on that one and wait for this guy to run. I don't want to take a bad angle. That'll work. It looked perfect. Might have let him just a hair too much, but I feel like we should have caught the front of the lung. And unless we hit the shoulder blade. But that should have caught lung. That's gonna hurt. Oh, I messed that up so bad. Well, it actually does look like our bull finally did go down way out there, but he's not gonna score too much. But like I said before, all I really wanted to do is get him down, and that's what we did, so we accomplished what we wanted. You know what, that's actually a gold. It's a 355 gold, and it's a 3 very easy, but I do believe that that's actually like the small 4 rack, which that's kind of cool. 175 yard out, double lung spine shot. This one for surely would have been a gold. We only hit it twice. Ah, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Remember I told you we might have let it just a hair too much, and I'm talking within a half an inch, and that would have been a perfect left lung shot on that bull running at 205 yard, but we just barely missed the lung. And if we were even 2 more inches to the right, we probably would have had a double lung heart shot on the run, but we didn't hit anything. Then we hit him at 285, which was an absolute horrible shot, but a 407 bull is not a bad looking bull. And so like I said before, I'm hoping that this guy comes back bigger this time. You know what, I was just thinking, can you shoot the mountain goats with a 300 Magnum? I don't know if you can, but what I do know is they're a pretty tough animal, and I know that the M1 doesn't really do too much to them unless you make like a perfect shot. But anyways, we're gonna try out the 300 Magnum here and see just how well that does. Looked like we drilled that one pretty solid. Try and take this one as well. That dropped. So before we go, that one piled up. Before we go taking down any more, I do want to find out for sure if we can actually use the 300 Magnum on the mountain goat. But the fact that that one actually bolted after we hit it, unless we happen to hit it in the vertebrae, which would make sense why it didn't drop as well. Got a hen turkey out there. Still looking for either an albino or like a light brown hen so we can put with our melanistic, but that's a max weight mountain goat, which potentially could come back as a diamond. But you know what, I would say that we should be able to take him down with the 300 Magnum, because that's all we have at this point anyways. So you know what, we're just gonna pretend that we can use that. He dropped right on the spot, so I'll take that. I'm really hoping we can use the 300 Magnum, to be honest, but we should be able to. I don't really see any reason why we can't, because the fact that the M1 barely does anything to him. If you take a 200 yard shot and a mountain goat is kind of quartering away, you're barely going to get a single lung. So I don't see why we shouldn't be able to use this 300 Magnum here. I mean, honestly, I don't see why you can't use the 300 Magnum on a mountain goat. The fact that this thing is pretty big, but maybe not. I really don't care too much anyways, but this one we happened to hit in the vertebrae. That's why it did take off. Just a small 3. And oh my god, are there mountain goats running everywhere up here? I don't see anything giant, but it would be kind of cool to see a max level mountain goat sometime. I've never seen one yet, but could happen. Hey, my decoys are still here. This is where we set up for our diamond turkey, and we were actually sitting right underneath this little spruce tree here. That gobbler never even strutted. He came in and stopped like right here at about 17 out. Had to take kind of a walking shot on him, but it was still pretty sweet to be able to see him come in to the decoys. But there's our decoys right there. This should work right here. Oh, this is perfect. We got a nice little pocket, and here comes our giant diamond potential gobbler coming in about 50 yards away. Let's just let him come in. I don't want to call it all. He stopped. Perfect shot! He's down! Well, it definitely would have been a gold, but a 93.9 is not a bad sized mountain goat. Right lung at 270, and that thing dropped him right in his tracks. But of course, you cannot use the 300 Magnum.